Put my audio to party chat. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright, I'm done going back to there for now. Oh, got a message. I feel like I know this guy. Didn't he post something? Like, Northstar has given you some clothes, like I need it.
Okay.
I need to sell a few cars before I do anything. Okay.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Zero Bay facility.
It's on the way.
Well.
Okay, Miss Baker. What's that? I didn't go through. What the heck? Alright, sorry, I was texting someone in a chat. And he just texted me again. Alright. Invite. DEATH. You got a mic? Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah, barely. A little bit, yeah.
I mean, I can put it right against my face.
Oh, there we go. It was my headset. It was down.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my fault.
you're good.
Give me a second, and I'll invite you to my lobby. I'm selling this car real quick.
Alright.
What miracle did you
Sell
want me
for
to perform?
1.6. Sold. Alright. So what made you decide to join my chat?
I don't know, I was just going through the GTA post, and I think yours was the first one there.
Ah. So do you need money or just chilling?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I mean, I don't know how much money I have, but I don't really play this game that often to really need it. I mean, I'm like a little 120 or something.
You are lagging bad.
Am I?
Why does it say my stream is still... Oh, it was just my phone fucking itself. Okay. The funny part is I just posted that not even 10 minutes ago.
What you need, boss?
Yeah,
Some
I
wheels?
just got
I
on
can
there.
bring them round.
Where is my... I guess I'll just drive my
I'll
Reaper.
bring it by. I'll get back to it then.
Where are you loading in the GTA or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
How many people in your session?
Do what?
I said, how many people are in your session?
Oh, I'm in invite only. That's why I invited you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm about to join it.
Do you remember what level you are?
No. I could have just looked just when I did. Probably around 120 or so. Might be a few off.
What other games do you play?
GTA, Warzone. I just started playing Rocket League, Rainbow, Minecraft, and I haven't finished it.
So, most of the stuff that I play.
Yeah, I guess.
113. Not bad.
Yeah, 13.
What rank are you ranked yet on Siege or?
No. I don't know. I didn't play for this season. I let my cousin play for me this season, so I really don't know what it is.
Ah.
I normally don't play ranked that up. I'll normally play my placements. I'll solo queue my placements, and then whatever I get, I get. I don't really care about it that much. Only time anyone ever actually sees me play is I only play on customs. Like I won't sweat on casuals or ranks, but I will custom sometimes.
Ah.
Just depends on who I'm playing against.
So do you play any games that much, or do you normally let your cousin play?
No, my cousin literally, he only got to play for like 10 minutes. No one else gets on my account ever. That's the first time anyone's ever been on my account.
Ah.
No one ever touches my PlayStation, so he got lucky. I really didn't even let him, to be honest. He just kind of did it. But I mainly either play Warzone. I've been playing a lot more Warzone, but I used to play Rainbow all the time.
I don't know what it is about Warzone, but I'm not too big of a fan on it. I'm more like a multiplayer team deathmatch kind of guy.
Yeah, I wasn't big on it at first, but then I started playing it every day, and it just kind of became my new thing. 'Cause I used to play Rainbow like every single day. I used to be really good at it. I don't know how I am right now, but I played every day. Every time I got tired of it lately, so.
Where you at right now on the map?
Airport. About to go to the Maze Bank Tower land.
Head over to here, so I can call it my helicopter. Vehicles, I hope I have it still available. Yeah. Are you kidding me? It's not that far down. And there's no fucking cars here. Is this your original username, or is it like a new one?
No, this is my original username. Why?
I was just curious.
Oh yeah. I had a. No, I wouldn't say this is my original one. I had an account a while back, my first account, and then I ended up losing all the stuff for it. Just get a little bit back though.
This has been my original for as long as, pretty much ever since PlayStation came out.
Yeah, I've had this one for probably. Let's see, I had that first account for probably about the first year that it came out, and then I lost it, and then I've had this one ever since.
Yeah. Are you in a Titan?
Yeah.
How are you gonna land a Titan on that?
I've done it before multiple times.
You're gonna explode.
Yeah. I'll just jump out. I'm not gonna make it. That thing takes way too long to jump out. Yeah, no. I had it on the other side. I was about to land on the other side, but then I realized that there's like a little lift on it. So then I had to pull back. I was lined up perfect with it. So then once you pretty much only get one attempt too. It's really hard to reset it back up.
Yeah.
Because you gotta fly all the way back out, make a huge loop.
You wanna hop in? I can take you over there. Oh shit.
Take me where?
Anywhere. I don't care.
I have a helicopter called in. It's just not over here. It's down there at the airport. First I need to see where I want to go.
Probably these cars keep going by, so don't get hit.
Yeah, here. Just take me down the airport.
Press triangle. You don't have to. I don't have to be on the ground.
You know?
I hate this helicopter sometimes. It's one of those kind that are really fucking.
Yeah, I've had it 3 or 4 times.
I mean, it got its uses, but it's also one of those really sensitive ones.
Yeah, I mean the stealth capabilities are okay on it. I just wish that it would keep people from locking on you all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
like
you're
it
off
mostly
the radar,
for
but-
cargo. Like if you want to do one of those cargo missions, I'm pretty sure you can use this. The fucking
Yeah, and it disappears.
yeah. Where exactly you want to be landed?
Probably near here. I'm just gonna call Pegasus and call my plane in real quick. My helicopter's over there by the Titan hangar, but I'm not gonna go to it. I'll call my plane in instead.
I'm probably just gonna stay here and freaking drive my car around probably.
I got you.
I'm normally the type of guy who likes a lot of racing or does like mudding, fuck around a lot, that kind of shit.
I got you.
I'm not one of those guys who likes taking over lobbies.
Mm,
I'm not a griefer.
yeah.
Lot
These days, I used to play GTA a lot, but these days I only play GTA if I have some guys we do roleplay with, so if they're doing roleplay, I'll normally hop on GTA for a little bit.
I don't really have anybody to play with anymore.
Yeah. I don't really hop on here that often. The only time I do hop on here is when, like I said, we are doing roleplay.
Is that the original, like, plain old Hydra right there without any missiles or anything on it?
This is the Bezra.
Yeah.
No, it's not weaponized. Yeah, it's non-weaponized.
Yeah, it's basically the Hydra without... It just doesn't have all those gadgets on it, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I didn't buy it for the weapons. I bought it because it has, literally, I can land it on streets. It don't matter how long they are, because it literally has instantaneous takeoff.
Yeah, that's... That one is sort of like the laser.
Yeah.
The laser has a little bit more of a time on takeoff, but it's about the same. Where is my fucking...
And this one's faster than all the rest of them, so that's all I use it for.
Yeah, I bought it a long time ago thinking it had missiles and shit on it, and I was stupid enough to buy it, and it didn't.
Yeah. All you can do is just change the color on it.
Yeah. Plastic. Where is my fucking Bugatti at? Shit. Got so many damn garages I can't even find shit anymore.
They might be doing a roleplay tonight, I don't even know.
What kind of role plays did y'all normally do?
Normally CVC, but we've done a few special ones before, like we've done... I think they've done a Blood versus Crips one time. I wasn't part of that, but we've also done a airport one. Had air traffic controllers and stuff.
I never really done one like one of those real intense ones, like where people has all these rules and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
it's a
stuff
lot
to do.
harder on PlayStation to do because it's not like PC where you can have all the mods and stuff.
Yeah.
But we have like CAD and everything, so everyone that we play with has a profile. So if you get pulled over, we'll look up your license plate number and it has all your stuff about you, your name, your registered vehicles.
I used to know a website for that, but I got kicked out of it for some stupid reason. I don't know why. They just plain simple, you're out.
Yeah.
I was with my friends and I think they got mad or something and threatened them about some shit, and then they kicked us all out. I don't know exactly what went down.
Yeah. Yeah, we done an airport one though. That one was pretty fun that day. Had the air traffic controllers and the pilots and stuff.
Yeah. I guess I'll just use my Nero.
I'll bring it to you.
The only people that got to be pilots are the ones that actually knew how to make the radio callouts.
I've been wanting to do one role play where okay, let's say we have 3 Valkyries. It would be like one of those secret op missions type thing, you know.
We've done military operations. I mean, it just depends on what you're talking about.
Like, let's say it's I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like an actual spec ops mission where you have the Valkyries and fly in.
Yeah, you have a lot of people in it, and you basically can have on-ground people and air support type shit. And you have people on the other team defending whatever. Have you ever done a dogfight before?
Yeah,
Or are you
we
into
did
that kind
plenty
of
dogfights. We didn't use those as RP fills, we just did dogfights.
I want you to come down here at the end for me. Or I can come down there where we can just start down there. It don't really matter to me. I want to try something.
You gonna try to race the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had plenty of people race this plane.
Have any of them beat it?
Nope.
None.
It depends on what you're talking about. Like, if you want me to stay on the ground, I can try to keep it on the ground as best I can. But once it gets air, no one can beat it.
I can beat it if you want to try that. I don't care.
We can try it, but once I get to takeoff speed, I'll get barely off the ground, and that's normally when people can't catch up.
We'll start right here at the white line. Alright, I'm gonna throw a grenade. When it explodes, go. I've never actually tried it with this car before, but
Ooh, my flaps tried to pull me down there for a minute.
I might.
You
No,
get stuck?
no, I'm good. You know what I did, right?
Double clutch?
Nope. You said the two front tires?
Yeah, oh, you bust them out. Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Yeah. I used to fucking, when we always did those car meets, after we got done, most of the people fucking did those races at the airport. I just fuck people over doing that shit.
Yeah.
You can do whatever, I just wanted to see which one was really faster. Has discovered.
I can keep this thing on the ground for some people, but the thing is, when they have me keep it on the ground, it's like the back wheels don't even touch the ground. It's just the front, the nose wheel that only touches the ground because I'm having to hold it down so hard.
Yeah.
But I'd say anytime we use planes or anything in the roleplay, that's probably the most complicated thing because there's only a handful of us that know how to actually do the call-outs.
What do you mean?
Like, let's say I was going to take off. Let me see if
Oh,
that's
you're
okay.
saying like in role plays?
Yeah.
Okay. I never actually. I'd been in one or two, and that was it. I was in a big community at one point, but that was the one, and we got kicked out. I don't know for what reason.
Yeah.
What one are you in? Are you in a big one, or are you in a?
It's not even a community, really. It's just we just get together and do the role play. I mean, there's not a set number of people. There's only a set number of a few people, and those are the moderators that we always have. So it's me and my friend, and then a handful of people that we also play with that are moderators. And then it's just other people that just want to join and play. CBC is pretty fun. Most of the time it gets boring after a while. Normally people fail roleplay pretty fast on it. You just gotta keep people's attention. Because once they start getting bored, people will start trying to fail roleplay on purpose.
When I get bored, I would normally say I'm gonna leave, or like I'm getting on a different game. That's what I normally do. I don't stick around and fuck it over just for whatever reason you could possibly come up with, I guess. Only reason if I would be toxic is if someone killed me for no reason. All I would do is get the kill back and just leave them alone.
Yeah.
Carnage 3. There are no
Morse Mutual, we're here to help.
Yeah, but I think the airplane one's the most
I think we
complex
can do
and
that.
fun one that we've had, pretty much.
I like a lot of, not like, how to explain it? A lot of action type. If it was any roleplay, it'd be a lot of action. Like,
Yeah.
airplanes or fucking military ops and shit.
Well, the thing was we had a full lobby and there was two air traffic controllers here because there's 2 runways and the third one's for landing, and then one at Sandy Shores. Oh, no, I'm not Sandy Shores, my bad, Fort Zancudo, and then the other ones are private airports, so we don't have to have them there. So I mean, like, you just line up at the runway and see, like, we'd make up tail numbers because we don't have pretty much the same planes. Every plane has their own tail number, or they're all the same if it's the same model.
Question: How do you play on PC sometimes, or?
I did, and then I broke my PC, but I have another one coming in a few days.
Have you ever done? Did you use mods or no?
No, I didn't play GTA then, but I'm about to start again on PC.
Okay. Do you know if they have any mods on there? Like, you know that one movie with the giant monkey on top of that little tower? That big ass tower?
Mods are on PC are pretty much, as long as you have the processing power to do it, it's pretty much limitless. Like, I mean, like, they do operations, I don't know if you see them, they can literally spawn full-on aircraft carriers with, they have BF 109 Messerschmitts from, like, World War II. They have all kinds of stuff. Mods are literally endless. You can do pretty much anything you want.
Damn. That's why I want a PC, but it's hard to debate on my PS5 and the PC. I'm thinking about just getting a PC.
You just gotta have the processing power. Like, literally, I just paid $2,300 for mine, and I'll be here in a few days. It just depends on, you just gotta, if you don't already know about all the processing powers, at least look it up and check them out, because look for frames per second, but also you need to make sure it's not gonna burn down your computer.
Right.
Because a lot of people look at it and they're like, oh my god, 155 frames per second on GTA, that's amazing. I'm like, yeah, well, you're gonna fucking burn your PC down, because mine that I ordered has 3 regular fans and then 1 water-cooled fan.
Oh, so is yours like one of those buildable ones, or like is it?
Any gaming PC, if it's a real gaming PC, all of them are like that. You can literally interchange the parts easy as hell. Like, pull out the card, put a new one in, stuff like that.
So I never knew that. I wasn't really big on PCs.
Yeah, I never had been either until I'm just getting it for Microsoft Flight Sim. That's the reason I'm getting it. But yeah, when we do our plane simulator, you just look at your tail number. See, mine's LSAJ89. So you'd be like, Los Santos traffic, this is Los Santos Alpha Juliet 89, looking to take off from runway 30 right on a course heading to the southeast on a 90-degree bank turn heading towards Fort Zancudo. Los Santos out. And then he just hits you back with a response. Either tell you to wait here, wait for traffic, incoming traffic, or stuff like that.
Damn, it's one of those type of shit where you have to put all the coordinates and shit in. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't have to put it in, but unless we take it seriously, because the guy here at Los Santos takes it seriously. Like, I mean, like, he's like a virtual app that can track. It kind of tracks what we're all going and stuff, like what our cargo is and all that stuff, because he takes it pretty seriously. So he's a pretty good air traffic controller. Had one serious airplane roleplay, and that was like, you could, like, when you were taking off, you can pull straight up and stuff like most people do, but you had to do like an actual thing. And we'd watch your landings and stuff if you hit too hard. That's how we judge our pilots. We'd have a really intense training course, and if you couldn't make it through it, or if you don't pass it, then we will not let you be a pilot. Just for the fact that we're trying to make it as realistic as possible.
What do y'all mostly do? Like, what are the options of like role plays type spots, if you know what I mean? Like,
spots?
Yeah, like aircraft, cars. What kind of spots are there?
Depends on which role play you're talking about. Are you talking about the airplane one?
Yeah.
Airplane 1, we have aircraft, air traffic controller, we have firefighters, so we have police in case there was we did simulated hijackings too, so there was police. We also had like the luggage guys that would drive around the carts and stuff. We'd have those guys, just stuff like that. There's limited options with that one. CVC, there's cops and citizens, and like we'd set up bank heists and stuff. Like I'd always get a heist together, and then we'd always end up robbing the bank and stuff. We haven't like fully planned out. Like we'll scale out the entire place, draw up a full plan and everything. If we're role playing, we're role playing. If we're having fun, we're having fun.
Right. Have y'all ever done airplane role play where you have to guard like a specific person?
Mm-hmm. We've done Air Force One. So we had Protect the President in Air Force One. So we had one I-Jet, which was supposed to be like Air Force One, and then we had 2 escort fighters that would come with it. And we had 2 people that brought in Hydras, and we used it as a North Korea type thing. Like it's just a whole scenario. Like the scenario then was the president was visiting South Korea, flying over North Korean airspace, which wouldn't happen normally, but anyway, yeah. And then they scrambled jets to try to shoot us down and protect it.
Is there any like requirements?
No, not really. Anyone can play as long as you do what is said. Then most of the time you don't have any problems. Anyone can do it.
Okay.
There's a laser on this runway.
Do you own the hangar over there?
Yeah, I own a hangar.
Yeah, I figured. So I wouldn't know how to, the main part, if I was taking off, I wouldn't know how to put in, like, let's say I was taking off, I didn't know how to, like, say which runway and all that. I wouldn't be able to keep up with it a lot.
Just read whatever runways in front of you.
Oh, so they have their names on, like
when you go down the runways and stuff, most of the time it's road on the runway. Like there at Los Santos, it's 30 yard and 30 left. I take flight classes, so I know everything. Most of the time I'll be the one trading the people. Fort Zancudo doesn't have that because they're also private base. And then when you go to worry about that, this is Los Santos.
have you had one of those kind of cocky kind of people who think they're all badass and everything and they fail the thing?
Yeah, we've had those people that are like, oh man, I role play all the time. And we'll let them play for a little bit, but if they start to get on our nerves, or they, most of the time, the guys that say they know how to role play really good, that they're really good at it, most of the time they fail and role play pretty fast. They try to argue with us that we don't know how to role play.
Can you invite me to your MC real quick if you don't mind? So I can... Yeah. Oh, you're in a CEO.
Show you if you want to learn. We'll just have to go back down to Los Santos where I can get a bigger plane. I always trade people on bigger planes to smaller planes.
I'm pretty good at landing I think the most difficult part is coordinates and probably basically communicating.
Yep. Coordinates is easy. Switch to first person. Look at your compass. You'll see north, south, east, and west on your compass. Most of the time, for some of us that already know like what the coordinates are, we'll read them out, but we don't make people know the actual compass because the actual compass, because like on here, it only has like 12 and 15 and 12 and then 31 and like 24 and stuff. It's a lot shorter of a compass just because they can't put the small numbers on there because people wouldn't be able to see it hardly.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Dark Pumps? Sorry, I'm live streaming.
Fun.
See, I can't even. I mean, oh, so you're saying like if you look on the sides, it would say 175 or 140? Can you help me with my preps? Can you help me with my preps and setups for Bogdan? If not, it's fine. I just subscribed, by the way. It depend. I guess it depends on. Did you say Bogdan? I'm not. I don't want to be mean or anything, but I'm not too big on a heist. If you know what I mean. I was never particular fond of them. And plus, it's like 10 o'clock right now, so I don't know if I would really be in the particular mood. So, tomorrow, possibly. Depends on what time I get up. If that's fine with you. I mean... So, I got a question for you. Which side of the runway would you land on? The left, I'm guessing?
Well, at this airport, you gotta look at it from like an overhead view. So how it's supposed to be is, first you gotta understand flight patterns. So flight patterns, which you'll always learn, is it's pretty much a draw-shaped rectangular flight. So what you would do is, say you were taking off here and you wanted to re-land, you would take off straight, fly out for a little bit, take a 90-degree turn to the right, go out a little bit, take another 90-degree, go out a little bit, take another 90-degree, but line up with that runway all the way over there. That's nice and straight. And then once you line up with that, you'll land there. And then you see all these little yellow lines going everywhere, like through the middle and stuff.
Alright, see you, man. Alright. So, I think I get what you're saying, is like you go out far enough where you can turn around. And
You can just follow behind me and I'll show you.
Okay.
So from this point, see, my number is PO 30996. I don't know what yours is.
H27LPXO.
Alright, so do you know the military alphabet?
Not really, no,
Alpha,
never.
Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, well, if you knew it, then you just basically write out your tail numbers in that. So you'd be like, mine would be Papa October 30996. I'm gonna be taking off from runway 30 right onto a course to. No, that I already know. See, if you're just using your compass on here, it'd be like, take it off on runway 30 right on a approach to take off to a 21-degree takeoff onto a 12-degree bank, returning back for a landing. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and take off now. Keep your takeoffs nice and smooth, barely touch that analog stick.
Do y'all normally keep your landing gear up, or?
We will keep it up like normal, and then once you get probably about where this yacht is, you would fold it up.
Okay.
If you watch your map, and you start getting a nice distance from it, don't normally want to make tight turns on here if you're doing roleplay, so just kind of enjoy the ride and just kind of steadily just start to turn. And then by the time you're going to be banked, you're going to be aimed at downtown Los Santos. Then if you look off to the right, you'll see that runway that you'd be landing on. You want to be sure that that thing is parallel to you, like you're flying the same direction that thing's pointing. So basically you'll be pointing right here where I'm at. Try to line that right wing up, like mine has missiles on the side, so just kind of try to line like the tip of your wing up that runway that you'll be lining up with. And once you're about here, normally we'd already be kind of making our way. Start to turn. Then let off your throttle. Don't hit your throttle anymore, just kind of let it coast back in. So now you're heading like this. Alright, so we're here.
I don't even. Oh, there you are.
It's kind of foggy, it's kind of hard to see, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see the runway up ahead. You won't put your landing gear down until about right here. We would already normally made the radio call out on that turn over when we were coming back in from over the ocean. But, yeah, from here, don't even hit your thrusters, just kind of let it coast in. And then you're trying to land your back wheels, just kind of let it coast down. You got plenty of runway, so just kind of ease your brake in. Make sure your back two wheels touch first, and then your nose always comes last.
Yeah, mine only has the two, so.
So that was kind of rough, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. That's what you'd be doing. A lot of times we'd have passengers and stuff too. Like we'd fit 5 people on a plane, it'd be like a private corporate business flight or something.
Right. I kind of, okay, so like the big ones like this, I see what you're saying. This runway, like this side right here, is the one you land on. That one over there is the one you take off. Now, if it's one of those just two lanes type thing, it would be like one's going this way, the other one's going the other way. Kind of that sort of.
Like even Sandy Shores and stuff where there's one, you already know if that's the takeoff and land, but you might ask what side you have to come in on. And to be honest, I take flight classes, we only have a one runway type thing. It doesn't matter which way you come in. You land the same way that you take off. So if you were taking off to the north down the runway, I'm just making this up, if you're taking off to the north down the runway, well, you're going to circle all the way back around and you're going to be pointed towards the north when you land. You're not going to come from the opposite way that you take off from, is all I'm saying. You're going to be landing right where you started from taking off.
Okay.
And most of the time that has to do with air currents. You always take off into the wind, which you can't read that on here, but we just kind of like make up winds and stuff, make up conditions.
Right.
So the planes over here that we normally practice with, I think it should be parked over here.
So you're saying like stun planes?
Where's it?
Or are you talking about stun planes? Or are you talking about
this one right here.
the left? So you're talking about like those kind of private jets?
Yeah, sort of like the private. This is a little bit bigger than a private jet because it's like a small military transport. But we use private ones for like corporates because that's what they look like. This one's supposed to be because airlines like today, like people where they can buy tickets and fly places. This is actually a size that they actually use. This is just says Air Force on it. So you'll use this one if. What's that?
Did you buy this or did it just spawn?
I bought this.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I've never seen this one here. I was kind of confused there for a second. Sorry. Go ahead.
Here, you can go ahead and get in. We'll just kind of work through it. Now, I've been telling you to do it in third person. Now, when you get in, switch to first person. So, kind of how you're going to do it. You can stay in third person for now. I'll tell you when to switch to first. Just kind of back up. Normally, we would. We just have to back up. Normally you'd get pushed out by cart, but we can't do that on here, obviously. So, see all these yellow lines swirling everywhere?
Yeah.
Always keep your nose wheel lined up with those. That's how you get places. You just follow those lines.
Right.
So take a right turn right now. It don't matter if you follow the lines or not. Just keep going right. Keep going right. Keep going right. That one just alright. Now go straight ahead. Gotta make a left now. Alright, there you go. So, follow this line for a little bit, just keep going straight. Keep going straight, keep going straight. Keep going straight. Now make a left and line up with this runway.
This one's more of a slow type of airplane, so
Yeah.
you have to make it like one of those. You have to be like on instinct how you would suggest how to take off. I guess that's
Right. And so how we always do it is you can pull your nose up to that yellow line. Or the yellow lights right
not
there.
too-
Start the yellow lights. Right
Not
there.
too big of a fan on this.
Yeah. Then you'll keep it there. And then this is when you normally make your takeoff radio call out. And then he'll be like, all right, you can go ahead and, if he says basically you can go ahead and get staged up, line up with the green line up there.
So what he does, he keeps an eye on like, people who goes in and out.
Yeah, so if a plane just took off, he'll make you sit there. Even if they are taking off, he'll still make you sit there. Because that's how it would normally be.
Right.
Then green line is he's getting everything ready to let you take off. And then he'll say, all right, have a nice day. Go ahead and basically that's what he says, I mean.
Right, and then you just take off, right?
Yeah, switch to first person too. So we use this one because it is a dual or pilot and co-pilot type thing. It's like what you would need a co-pilot for, because like the private jet, in real life, yes, you need it, but we like a bigger type feel to it.
Right.
And we want you to be watching that. You see that, I don't know if you know the actual names, but like you'll have your altimeter and stuff right there.
Yeah.
So you have your altimeter, your airspeed, and then you have your ground level indicator.
I'm gonna pull him up right about here.
And then you gotta always watch your ground level indicator.
Where is that at? Is that the left one, right? Or is that the right?
That's the blue and brown thing.
Okay.
So you know how to use that?
Not really, no.
Alright, so you see how it's little like kind of orange in the middle?
Yeah.
That is the nose of your plane. Now pull straight up. You see how it comes off that line?
Yeah.
That's saying that you are now going into the air. Blue is the air, brown is ground level, and then that white thing in the middle, that is horizon level, which means you're not going to rise or sink. So you just got to kind of watch that and your altimeter at the same time. So right
Basically,
now
the middle of the triangle, you have to basically keep that white in the middle of the triangle, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's your left and right. Like how you if you're balanced on your left and right, and then the one down there in the middle where that has two orange lines and an orange dot in the middle. You see that?
Yeah.
That one's your actual nose. That's where your nose is pointing. You'll see how it mismatches when you're doing that. That just means like you're turning not level. Landing's the hardest part in this thing because this thing's visibility is so hard to land in. Like it has the smallest window you could possibly have.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to get him third person 'cause I'm not too big on the first person. Let's slow down a little bit. Oh, that was a rough landing for sure. You can just hear the glass break. I never really drove one of these. I'll normally drive. Oh shit, my jet. So I never really drove a fat ass airplane like this in at least a year or two.
All you gotta think of where your fun this is. Hey, my private jet. Just think of where you're gonna land your private jet and times that by 2. So times that by 2 early. So land a lot earlier than you would, just to give yourself more room, because this thing does not like to stop.
Oh yeah, I saw that when he was coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would take some time getting used to on these for sure. Where do y'all normally park these? Like,
It just depends. Most of the time we'll park them over there where you saw the other ones parked at, like those little terminal areas.
yeah.
This would be where we park like the business ones, because we'll have a limo waiting at the gate for them, and we'll let them inside the limo and we drive them over here.
Right. Yeah, those I'm not good with. I'm more on lighter than heavier.
I got you. You flying your own plane, or you riding in this?
I'll fly my own.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm normally a lighter type jet kind of person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
They're easier for me in a way.
Yeah. You have a lot, the runway's a lot more proportional to them. It's easier to line up with them.
Yeah. Why is my... Oh, it's all over there. I forgot. Shit.
To be a corporate pilot, we don't be as strict on. We still have a test for them, but they're different from what I get to do and what a few other people get to do, which is the actual pilots in the game. And one of the tests is landing the Titan on top of the thing. Like, I have pictures of it too, where we've landed them on top of there. It's just all about control. I mean, it's really not something you're gonna have to do. Emergency landings in tight spaces, it's just stuff that tests your skill.
See,
when I go to take off, either I don't mash on the throttle, I just
let it ease on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know what you mean. It's more like you're easing it like down, like getting it faster and faster to just get a little bit a hang of it, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like most people when they take off, you didn't do it too bad, but like when they take off, they'll just continue to hold the analog stick and always tell them, point your nose up a little bit. When you get inside the air, just let it go, and your plane's automatically set to gain altitude by itself. So your nose is just going to continuously point up in the sky. It's just not as like Jurassic looking. It doesn't look like you're trying to take a 90-degree turn to the sky.
Right. I see on these, I always used to, like, when I was by myself in a party or something, I always used to fuck around with my airplanes and invite onlys or friends only, and I would practice like on landing and stuff. That's how I got good up to a point on jets on landing.
Right.
It's more of a... Do what?
No, you go ahead.
It's more of a practice kind of thing, if you know what I mean. You gotta get good enough at it, and then I would say you would probably take the test.
Right, and like corporate pilots, we always tell them, we're like, okay, first person, y'all don't have to do until you get up into the sky, but actual pilots, no, they gotta do everything, just like the actual thing.
Right. Oh, I was coming up because I didn't know how fast he was coming in.
Oh yeah, I was practicing landing without my landing gear, without destroying the aircraft. That's... Let's see, you can even sometimes take off with this. This one doesn't really like to do it that much. So you just gotta kind of get a bump off these hills. See? Not realistic, but I mean, it's still a fun thing to do.
Right. Do y'all have those people on the ground where they kind of help you come in at dark? If you know what I mean?
Not normally. I mean, when we're lining up and stuff, yeah, we'll have guys that help us line up, but the runway's all us.
Oh, okay. So
you're... I mean, they'll help us and stuff. They'll be like... Because there's always guys around the runway, so they'll be like, alright, you're coming in a little too shallow, you're coming a little in too deep, a little too fast, a little too slow, stuff like that. Like, let me remind you, we don't do this kind very often at all. Like, this is like once in a blue moon type stuff, because there is so much technicalities in it that it's just so hard for us to deal with.
Right. I understand. It's one of those one you rather do with people who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Right. We use actual, like I told you, I do flight classes. So, like, you have a private pilot, which we have private pilots too. That just means you don't, you can fly people. It's like a family type of thing. Like, oh, you're taking your family up on the weekends to go fly for a little bit. It's not like you're transporting people or anything like that. You are transporting people, but it's like one friend maybe. It's personal use type stuff.
Alright. Do y'all have, how do I explain it? Anybody who stays in the air basically all day in GTA, and when they get done at night, they come in and report?
Not. I mean, sometimes we'll have people fly around, do a fly around inspection. It's gonna be like your administrator type rules that people are making sure everyone's following the rules that they're supposed to. But we're not too. Excuse me. We're not too strict on that type of stuff.
Right.
Because like I said, we do have limited numbers. We don't just like we're not just like, alright, everyone fill up the lobby, because once you start getting everyone in planes, it does start to make everything lag.
Yeah, I understand. It's one of those things, you want so many people in, and then you don't want it like bugging out a lot and too many conversations going at once.
Right, most of the people would suck up to people like me, because the only way you can get a commercial is, like, that's how you fly with people, like a lot of people that aren't private. The only way to get a commercial is I have to take you as a co-pilot. So a lot of people will suck up to you and stuff for that. I don't really care. I mean, I already know who my co-pilots normally are. If I feel like you'd be a good co-pilot, I would probably pick you up. It just depends on if I know you or not. So what I do is I'd be like, alright, you're going to be my co-pilot today, and I'll just show you, you'll basically just fly around with me for the day. A few day and night cycles, and then we'll be like, alright, put him through the training. If he's good, let him go ahead and take his first flight as the main pilot. If he's not, put him back in the seat with me again, take him for a few more day and night cycles, do the test again. You can only fail twice.
Oh,
After that, we have to go on and let someone else try it.
Oh, okay. How many times?
A number of pilots allowed.
What do you mean? Like, so many people can be in airplanes at a time, or how many people can be in general?
Right. There's like so many people that will have. There's like so many like commercial pilots and private pilots that will have. And, you can have as many private recreational pilots as you want, like people that just have their own planes and want to just fly on like single engine planes and stuff like that aren't jets or anything, because that's all that can fly those. With the private pilot, you can only fly single engine pistons like the Crop Duster or any of those type planes.
Right.
Doesn't have to be crappy, just as long as it's a propeller with only one engine.
See, my kind of thing is, I've been having issues going around with my family, if you know what I mean, like cancer and stuff, so.
Right.
I wouldn't be on every day. I used to be on 24/7, basically.
We don't even do that, so. Like
that would be mostly my problem.
It'd be like it's like a,
when you get basically everybody together at a certain day.
Yeah. It's like, I don't even want to say once a week. It's probably, if we average it out, it'd probably be once a week, because sometimes we do 2 times a week. We don't have it planned either. We'll just get on, see someone's in the party, be like, alright, yeah, he's doing the RP, so we'll join up on him.
Okay.
What does the crazy stunts that we've landed?
Now, I got a question. If your tag number starts with an H, what would that be?
Hotel.
Hotel? What the hell?
Hotel, yeah.
I never even heard of that one before. I only heard of Bravo, Alpha.
Yeah, you've heard the normal ones like Bravo, Tango, Alpha, Whiskey, X-Ray, Foxtrot, stuff like those.
Yeah, I never heard of those, like, hotel and shit. That one's new to me.
Yeah.
But other than that, mostly if you explain stuff really well to me, I would get it basically in a good understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'll probably be fine, but it would probably be like...
Yeah, so excuse me. Your military alphabet would be like, so the whole thing is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu.
Damn, okay.
If you can't remember that, you can literally have a list by you just to look at it. It don't matter.
Yeah, that would be one of those kind of things that I'd probably do.
Yeah, and like if you like don't know what to say on takeoff, write it down and then just look at your notepad when you're about to take off and just read it out. We don't care how you do it, just as long as you sound like you're supposed to.
Right. Now, do y'all do live streams as well, or?
No.
Okay.
We don't really. we just don't really feel like it normally most of the time. We don't care if people do, we just don't do it.
Right. It's one of those types of things you don't really care about at the time, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's just because people, even if we did, most people don't want to watch a PlayStation. I'll play when they can go watch a modded type video on PC.
Right. Have y'all done like one of those exploring type role plays, or?
No, I mean we haven't done any exploring ones. We've done rescue missions, like someone stuck on a mountain. We'd all turn our heads off if we had to try to find them.
I'll be more fond of airplanes and stuff like that. I wouldn't be too fond of. If it was real life, that'd be a different story. I would like to explore shit. But if it's a game I already know really well, I wouldn't be that kind of interested.
Right. I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm. I want to change my color on this. Not actually. Pegasus.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
Modify.
Alright then, let me ask you,
Respray.
what's the vision here?
My primary would probably be more of a, not really a dark color, or should I do like a kind of a military kind of? No, I would be more. more of a light gray. Let's try light gray. Oh, so you can't change your secondary color. That's okay. I guess I'll do matte. If I can find a. Yeah, that one would probably be. Which one should I go with? Forest green. Yeah, I think I'll go with a forest green.
Doesn't add to the aerodynamics, but it looks good.
Jeez, I can't see it. I made it too dark. I don't think this one has a tail number. Oh, H27. Where did he go? Jesus. Ugh. I wonder if anybody commented on my post earlier.